recording. Make sure my windows are all positioned correctly. I didn't play Fallout 2 Narco. I might do it at some point in the future, but I wanted a little change of pace after Fallout 1, so we jumped forward to Fallout 4, which I have to play forever because this game is huge. You only play it like 2.5 to 3 hour chunks at a time. It takes forever. Whoa! Thanks for the 1,000 bits, Ryan. Very kind of you. And I realized right when I was getting ready to go that I have two points to spend that we did not spend earlier. I'm trying to decide what I want to spend it on. I think I might get a point in Bloody Mess, because Bloody Mess is always fun. Which I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do. It's also plus damage. And I'm thinking either local leader, even though we haven't done a ton of this, or science to get a more things. That's where I'm leaning right now. Or you know what? We occasionally work with pistols. We should get at least a point in Gunslinger. Vans? Eh. Vans seems like a fairly worthless one to me. Yeah, I'm gonna get Gunslinger. Just to have a point in it. Just for a little bit more damage for when we use Kellogg's pistol for the most part. Also, I noticed at some point we picked up a better sniper rifle than the one we were using, so I swapped it out. So this is now our one sniper rifle. So we'll see how that goes for us, even if it does have kind of a ridiculous looking scope on it.
I've never lost anyone before.
Yeah, Ada, I know.
This failure is new to me.
All right, so what do we want to work on today? Who's this? Gain access to Murkowski's Chems lab. Alright, that's what that one is. Also have a vault down here we're supposed to go to. Alright, let's look at our quests. I don't really know what I want to do today. Talk to Deacon. I don't remember what this quest is. Does it give me any information if I sit on it for a bit? More dealing. Oh, that's more railroad quests. Yes, this is the get help to build the signal. By the way, I'm thinking about siding with the Minutemen on a lot of this stuff just because they seem like the least annoying. Investigate that. Human error. Let's actually do the General Atomics, the factory thing, whatever the name of that guy is that we're gonna kill. Who's building robots. Let's do that one. It seems like a good quest to do. Where are you? That's the question. It's down here, okay. Yeah, just put it all on Preston. Yeah. Yeah, right now, unless the Institute sells me a good line when we get in there, I'm thinking that the Minutemen is likely to be who I side with in the long term. Alright, so we need to go this way. Very bright sunny day. It's a very large zoom on this rifle. Emergency frequency. So how's everybody's Friday going? Want to have anything exciting going on the weekend? Hey, unknown. Not too much, man. We're just cleaning up the wasteland. Oh, hello. Let's get something stronger here. Why do you have a diamond? What is this diamond symbol? I don't
We're splitting all that, right?
remember that diamond symbol.
Someone there? Huh? What's that? Huh? What's that?
California heat wave, huh? That sounds not like any fun. Gotta work on the weekend. Hey, I have to work on the weekend too, but that's standard procedure for me. I don't know what just exploded there.
I hear something.
Oh, I hear Brotherhood of Steel are coming. Yeah, why does he keep tagging them with a diamond? That's got to be something of the new of the this scope or something. Certain scopes tag enemies. Okay, that makes sense then. Shoot you right in the arm. Oh, sounds like they shot down the vertibird.
What the fuck was that?
A little late to the party there.
Everything's starting
Hell
to
yeah.
footsteps these days.
Alright. Alright, we'll get that. What else do we want in here? We'll go upstairs and see what's going on up there. Deathclaw hand. Somebody has a fat man or fat boy, whatever it's called. I'm guessing from the... Somebody's shooting him. Seems like sleep would be a higher priority than that. I mean, maybe that's just me, unknown, but I would much rather sleep than do that. Stay over 30 hours straight.
Yes.
That also sounds incredibly unpleasant. Four-leaf fish packing. Okay. Font was a little too ornate. I couldn't process it. Jeez, cool with the nukes, guys. Alright. Good stuff here, good stuff here. Guess that's it. There's the vertibird that crashed. There's people around here somewhere, I'm sure. Whoops. It's got all the DLC installed. Cyrus. You know what I want to do also? I would like to clean off Radaway, Stimpack. You people are crazy. I've always prioritized sleep over just about anything else. Only one mod, Zyrus. The only mod I have in right now is one to show me what's actually going to be said instead of the like just vague. Being hit in melee generates a stealth field once per 60 seconds. Interesting. Oh, hello. Well, call me an old woman baby because I will take sleep, man. Alright, so let's go kill Dr. Robotnik or whatever his name is. Is this a functional computer? It is. Oh, hell. Whoops. So I get for not paying attention to where I'm going. See if it's saved when we just got in here. Okay, good. Did. What's with the weird vision? Wow, that thing kills. That thing definitely kills. Look at that. Woo. Let's take a look at the terminal here. Memos. Attention. The launch of the new Miss Nanny model, the customers will be attempting to bring defective units to the factory for repairs. In the situation, please gently remind the cluster that our warranty program agreement states that the defective units must be shipped through the proper channels before they're accepted for repairs. Customers may be frustrated, but assure them that customer satisfaction is absolute priority. Also, the opportunity to tell them about the new quality assurance wing and minimize the amount of defective units to leave the factory in the first place. As our receptionist, you're the first friendly one. Alright. Taking this down just was alright, that's not really helpful. Okay. And these things are a bit rough. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't kill me again. I need a better gun. Hang on. Man, these things hit like a truck.
Bring it on.
I have pulse grenades, but I'm pretty sure they're back at home. Let's check, but I don't think I have any on me. Nope, no pulse grenades on me. Alright, let's quick save after that. That was a pretty good hit. Pretty good thing there. I suppose we could try and use this thing. We don't have very many shots with it, though. Alright. Med X. Just kind of goes to show, it's a weird collection of things here, how little I use chems that I actually can't think off the top of my head what Med X does. Apparently that's the door that opens from the other side. Men's, ladies, and robots, yeah.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies, your protectors, and they will not rest until the Commonwealth is saved.
Got it.
Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of a new age.
I should kill that iBot so it stops talking. Personal logs. Job assignments. Promotion, Mr. Kincaid. We hope you smoothly transition. Factory goes smoothly. On-site human survivor. Assure you that this will be a comfortable job. You expect little intervention. Thank you for your service. It's not that important. Thanks for nothing. Years in my life into this to keep this factory running, and this is how they treat me. I'm supposed to babysit a bunch of robots while they play shop. This is ridiculous. I think I can see what this really is. Ageism. I can still do my job as well as any 25-year-old. They tell me, Mr. Kincaid, it's time to retire. Mr. Kincaid, you should travel. Mr. Kincaid, you should spend time with your family. I don't want to do those things. I want to sit here and run this factory like I have been for years. Job will kill me. Alright.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies, your
Shot
protectors,
glass.
and they will not rest until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will
Hello.
restore justice and
Permanently inflict +5 critical damage. Nice.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist.
Is everyone into ponies?
Bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed.
Sounds slightly disturbing.
Your allies, your protectors, and
Is that like the mod for Skyrim that turns the
together we will restore justice.
what am I trying to say? Turns the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine. Alright, where's that thing? I would very much like to blow it up.
People of the Commonwealth, I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are
I gotta kill this thing.
your
That's how we do things around here.
until the Commonwealth is
Mechanist holotape. Alright.
together. We will restore justice.
I'm gonna guess that probably just says the same thing that this guy's been saying, but let's check it out.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots. Attention, people of the Commonwealth.
Apparently,
I,
yes.
the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies.
I'm assuming this is gonna stop after he gets done with one round, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of a new age.
Wonder what the Mechanist wants to do. I'm very confused.
There has to be something worth a few caps in here.
Oh, there we go. New age of junk box. Whoops. I thought that thought that McCready was one of the bad guys out there. He's coming up on me. Alright, can we get in this locked thing here? Apparently no. It has to be activated from somewhere else. Alright, so it doesn't share anything with fuel. One with salt. Two with snot.
I'm in.
Got it. Come on, let me out. Let me out.
It looks like those computers were a waste of time. What do we have here? Unless you're suddenly into collecting junk, you might want to skip this.
Eddie's the little one that keeps cleaning up the line, right? Chemistry jar. Oh.
Won't take long.
Oh, it's from New Vegas. I was still thinking Wally. There's one of the Wally bots is named, because all the Wally bots are named like that. Eddie and Wally and Evie. Of course. Hey, stop being so fast.
Do not be alarmed. These robots
Ah. Alright, let's get a little heal here. Oh, lots of duct tape. Thanks for the 50 bits. Aye. Oh, taking some rads over here. Oh god, a lot of rads. I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't like it. Yeah, the new ones is probably New Vegas. It's hard to compare the original two to these new ones because they're such different games.
Got it.
Oh my god. Really wish we could kill that thing, whatever it is that's making that noise. Potatoes and boot food.
Nice. That's it.
Lots of stuff in here. Some gamma rounds. Cool. It's gonna restore justice. Bet that doesn't go anywhere. Legendary integrated swarm bot. Okay, because the because the regular swarm bots weren't bad enough. We got to get a legendary one in the mix. Can I shoot through this? Apparently no. Let's try a different weapon. No, doesn't shoot through it. However, hey, you guys get to shoot through this, but I don't. Why can't I suddenly can't remember the key to throw a grenade? Or do I not have any set up here? Oh, they're right here. Yes, I thought it was. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I don't think I'm making it over the line there. Alright, let's see. I need a different gun here. Let's get this guy out. Can I get up a higher level here? There's gotta be stairs to one more higher level up somewhere. It's really not fair that they can shoot through the wall and I can't. Oh, bad bounce. Oh, heavy rads over here. Alright, I feel like there's got to be a trick to this thing. Aha, here's the extra stairs up. I knew there were stairs up somewhere. Oh, those windows don't even go through. Ha, we're just wasting grenades. I thought that was one big room, but it's actually just doesn't go through. Yeah, I saw the hole in the floor. We'll be dropping some grenades down that when we get back in there.
Sweet.
I shouldn't probably have picked up that typewriter. Oh well. Whoops. Yep, that was a bad mistake there. I'm playing awesome today. Alright, I've already been in here. Yes, I've already been in here. Yeah, I didn't really mean to pick up that typewriter. I was just got a little overzealous in my clicking. Sorry, lady. Oh man, these bounces. Alright, one of them's dead.
Security's too tight.
Yay, rats indeed. Our robot has mutated. Why does that sound like... There you go. I said, why does that sound like something is overloading? What just exploded?
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Is that just this thing that exploded?
We're splitting all that, right?
So I think it was just that integrated swarm bot that exploded right there. Interesting. Come back to you in a second. Mechanist device. Alright, now I gotta go speak to Ada. I mean, my biggest problems with this game, for the most part, are just the consolification of various aspects of it is what I have trouble with. I got just a few rads going on here. I don't know. Really depends on the context unknown. It's like, in certain ways it works. Like, what's a good example? The end of Inception is kind of a cliffhanger. But I would say it's a good ending. Hey, leveled up. Nice. Well, that's mostly just because they had another. They had another movie coming out, so they were just leaving it because that's when the next movie came out. Would pick it up from there. Stupid vertibirds. Yeah, cliffhanger's not really the right word for what I was describing with Inception. That's more just sort of an ambiguous ending. It was just the first movie I thought of that kind of fit that bill. I don't think it did, but it should have, Joa. It's kind of a missed opportunity, if you ask me. What are you doing? Go away. There's nothing here for you to kill. Alright, so Mr. Brotherhood of Steel, what are you doing here?
I don't have time for you right now.
Really? Because you don't look like you're doing anything else. I wish I was better at pickpocketing so I could steal his power core and make him get out of his armor. Because I'm mean like that. Alright, so let's go back and finish the stuff up with Ada. Actually, we're gonna make a stop off first at the drive-in. Where's the drive-in? Because I was told I was supposed to defend that. I imagine that quest has long since been failed, but let's see. I guess not. Is that it? Just the one? Well, good job, me. Oh. Thanks, Sai. Yep. Just a little bit of blood. I still think it's weird that we set up a encampment right next to a radioactive pit, but who am I to judge? Alright, so let's go back. Alright, Ada. Is that you in there?
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. I'm relieved to see you've returned. Were you able to find anything at General Atomics?
I found this strange device on a robot.
Let's have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the robo-brain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this
There's a
beacon within me so we
fight
can
going
use it to
on.
our
I'd
advantage.
kind of like to go take care of that.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm glad you agree. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency, perhaps I should accompany you now.
Not right now, Ada.
I will be here when you're...
Something else is going on that requires my attention. What are you shooting at? I heard you shooting. Hey, bud.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh wait, you're not a... You're one of my guys. Oh, apparently it's on the other side of the compound. Where are you guys shooting at? Not Automatron 606, the one that I built by accident. He was my favorite.
No point in leaving that for the scavengers.
Exactly.
Hey,
What do you need, General?
can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
Can you help me or not?
Can you help me or not?
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does
Of course,
it do?
another battle starts up as soon as I'm in here.
The Institute
Ooh, that sounded like a
uses
big explosion.
teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything.
Sure.
Alright, Sturgis. Alright. Okay. There we go. I'm tired of these constant fights. Alright, what did you guys kill here? Alright, let's drop off some junk, huh? What do I want to get rid of? Plasma mine, scoped assault rifle, this guy, this guy. Oh, store all junk. That's a big one. Alright. Alright, Sturgis. Let's talk to you so that
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
a new fight will start while I'm in the middle of this.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Do you think you can build this?
Wow. What a mess.
Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Either it is, or we end up building one hell of a paperweight.
Well, whoever wrote this does seem to know what they're talking about. Could be a genius or totally insane.
Busy hammering on things, but not making them look
Anyway,
any better.
The eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Okay.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay. Special. Stabilized reflecting platform. Let's put it over on this big empty empty foundation over here. Go. Where'd you go, Sturgis? Really? I don't think that's your job, man.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
There's a giant metal pizza sitting on the ground now, so yeah.
I was just asking.
Feeling sarcastic
No need
lately.
for the snide remark. I think I got the rest of this contraption figured out. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Build the console, build the radar dish.
Thanks, Sturgis.
Search telecom sites
I'll
for
get right on
sensor
this.
module.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building.
Alright, so let's see what we can build here right now. Nope, that's not the button I want. There we go. Radar dish. Molecular beam majigger. Control console. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So then we need to like attach wires to each other. Is that right? Alright, now we need a bunch of power, right? Two, 20. And this probably requires something, but since he's standing there, I can't apparently see it. I Things are looking okay on my end. Generator large. Alright, put one of those right here. About 3. Seems good. There we go.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could. We've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice. That code we've got is useless.
Alright, I think we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna go forward. Move forward with the quest.
Let's do this.
See how it goes.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform.
I wonder if McCready comes
Don't
with us.
start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up, and we
I don't like that Sturgis won't look at us while he's talking to us. Like, it doesn't exactly inspire,
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
doesn't inspire confidence.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their
I can't reach
network
that
and
now,
download
man.
anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
He's gonna miss us. Woo! And we're transported. Alright, let's do a quick save. Hello, Institute. View access log. This is not where we can load the holotape, apparently. Where is it? Insert holotape. So why didn't that offer me the option? Oh, there it is. Load holotape. Oh, I have to choose. What's it called is the big question. Network scanner? Probably network scanner. Give holotape to Sturgis. Okay. Whoops. He doesn't seem to be here. So I guess we're on our own. Oh, did I have to eject it? says load holotape, so yeah, I guess I took it.
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
Let's take a seat and listen to Father talk.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Alright, I'm only getting in the elevator if there's nothing else to do. Sorry, Father.
It's stuck.
Oh, okay. Institute jumper. That seems like something that's useful.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
But
There's
why?
too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Another elevator? We just went down, now we're going up? Seems like we could have just stopped in the one. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing all your stuff. Hey, kid.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really... It's
Spoilers, I guess.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father?
Should have put on my charisma clothes.
He's trying to take me. Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father.
Info
Welcome to
dump.
the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated
No subtitles for
than
this
you
part.
could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet.
I don't know what keeps cutting him off.
After all this time.
I'm not pressing anything. My hands aren't even on the keyboard.
I am Sean. I am your son.
Bum bum bum.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute. And now
But Kellogg wasn't that old. But why? Why take a child of a story? I stole you, kidnapped you, it wasn't right. So there's no, like, just being completely incredulous that this is actually real.
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell.
Don't like
in the
this
Commonwealth.
dangling problem of Kellogg, though.
And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done.
How is he so old?
The kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned
Hey.
him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life,
There you go.
his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
He was a war hero.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're...
I feel like we gotta
in
go through all
charge
the
of
options since we're
Institute?
here.
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
Hey, Sai, thanks for 50
The
bits. I like that, Ryan.
It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has
what are you
nothing
doing?
to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that?
Yeah.
How can you be so dismissive
Maybe made
all
of
these people?
rusty sheet metal, but it's ours.
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to
I have to
introduce
work?
yourself to
Aw,
the
man.
division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience.
Hey, not everybody can
And
grow a great
finally,
beard.
Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Map updated. Meet the division leaders. Alright, whatever, father. Can I rob you blind now? Yoink!
No use.
Walk past you? Or no? Yes. Anything else I can steal from in here? Clean globe. Sweet. Preserved cigarette pack. A lot of booze hanging around. I see that the operating system hasn't changed. Hey, look, dank. It's not the right answer, but it's there. Alright, so what do they share? It's got 2, so that's the only thing they share is a K, so it's a IC.
Sweet.
There we go. Enhanced life expectancy. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance. Perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. Continue to witness his reactions, gauge his sidelong glances. Living memorial to forgotten program. He's an augmented human being, a cyborg, really. Benefits that receive cannot be denied, but really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal. It's an enhanced life expectancy. How will he live if he passes naturally? It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old. Older, certainly, than any other human in the Commonwealth. Alright. Hydroponics. FIV lab. There's a Fallout 1 reference. None of that matters. Personal notes. The wait continues. Io can only confirm sightings outside of Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? This is all for nothing? No, not nothing. I've learned valuable things about myself, my past. Either way, I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. Such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants that they could mean. So regret eliminating the project. Walker's never shy about his goals. Alright, that's fine. Director code required. Alright, can't do that. Sean's terminal password. Sean's terminal password. Oh, that's this. Oh. Anyway. It still requires an extra code. That's just they want you to be able to read that stuff regardless. Fistful of Datas. Not one of the better of the Star Trek episodes, if you ask me. Then again, I was never a big fan of the holodeck episodes. Hey, let's take a shower. We haven't done that in a while. How do I turn it on? Sean? Sean, how do I turn on the shower? Mommy hasn't had a shower since she woke up. Sean. Okay. Alright. So just gonna stand there, huh? Alright, up or down, up or down. Let's go up. Actually, no, let's go down.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
Probably would help if you actually touched his knee.
They were built pretty well.
Oh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
What do you have on you? Just some fusion cells? Okay. Just looking.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I'm a lawyer.
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my husband.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might
honestly, Nerko, I haven't touched it in since I stopped doing that series that I was doing.
Here and you've spoken to Father. Does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for
well, I don't think we can throw any stones about eyeshadow choices.
Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Alright, apparently that was enough. Not gonna talk to me anymore. Hey, water. That isn't irradiated.
Can't break the code. Terminal should open this.
Boo. Alright, that dude that we were supposed to help out.
Our technology must
Not right now, Allie. was a bioscientist. So maybe what we need to do is go see the biosciences people. Oh, was not expecting that to be a loading screen. This isn't biosciences. This is a storage room. Cauterizer. Ear examiner. Quarter. Stealing these things just because they're stuff we won't find anywhere else. Getting all turned around now.
Nice.
Hey, a tri-tool. Not to be confused with the tricorder.
That's it.
Oh, alright, we're in the FEV laboratory. That was not something I expected to do. Okay. Apparently not a part of the facility that is used anymore. Well, you still gotta have locks. I'm not sure that they would be high-tech, would be locks that you could open with a bobby pin and a screwdriver, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Did you get up? Oh, I thought that noise was that guy getting up.
Scanner's clear.
Synth ghouls, yeah. What did you just post a playlist for, Narcog? Having trouble understanding.
Alert. Anomaly detected. Resetting threat level.
I'm in.
I don't mind. I just don't understand what it was that you posted. Because I can't click on it now, obviously.
Got it.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
Ow. Whoa, ah. Yeah, you're on fire. How do you like that? How do you like that? Some old beer. wonder if there's any special radio stations down here. No. No, there is not. A lot of stuff over here. Alright. So we should let loose the FEV, and then we can become the master and get a father talk radio. Get a whole army of super mutants at our command. Seems like a good plan, right?
Yes.
Courser uniform. Oh, now I'm carrying too much. Hang on. Alright. First stop is the junk. Sort by weights. I don't know what you're doing there, Narcog. I don't need these. Oops. That I want. This I don't care about. Oh, I'm way overweight. How'd that happen? Alright, let's see. Get rid of that. Scatter Institute. Alright, I guess I could just get rid of these Institute weapons. Not having my pack mule is kind of annoying. Guess I don't need 4 of these things. Get by with just one. Hello, dead cat. Hello, other dead cat.
Yes.
What's with all the dead cats? It's weirding me out. Super mutant. Where's this turn? There we go. Come on. There we go.
Sweet.
More cat meat. Oh, there's another one. I don't know what's going on with you, Narcog. I feel like I'm getting only like part of a conversation here. terminal. Those. Fusion cell. Actually, didn't mean to pick up that pistol. We can drop it once we get overloaded. Drip. Tarp.
Got it.
There we go. Holotape.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil.
Hey, Virgil.
This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program
This is what we need. This is serum right here.
at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that
I found you.
the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well,
West Coast.
this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Alright, let's see. Is this different or is this the same? Has the same name.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience
No,
Division.
different.
March
Different date.
22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board: exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
So the FEV virus is a little different than what we were told. Oh, apparently we're going back into the regular thing. Right.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Thanks. I don't think those gorillas look very good.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Gorilla butt.
It's great to have you here.
Doctor?
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute.
You could sweep
Our
the floors.
projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful.
Modeling.
I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Is there anything I can do?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in.
Sure.
Okay, so nothing right now.
So much research, so little time.
All right, I'm gonna look and see if there's anything else I want to steal from you people. I guess I have to look at these terminals. Departmental notices. Oh, that was not what I clicked on there. Our special guest has arrived. That's also not what I clicked on. First implemented our new power efficiency guidelines. I was proud of how well we were able to meet those standards with only minimal impact on productivity. It was a daunting challenge. However, we've been getting lax in our habits. Finding lights and equipment left on where they shouldn't be. Let's rededicate ourselves. Alright. Guest of honor is here. I want to remind everyone to be polite, accommodating, and welcoming. It's not often we receive visitors from the surface. This occasion is more special than most. I know that I can count on all of you to extend a hand of friendship. Right. Low priority project, fine. Alright, nothing important there. Join their cannabis study. We've already been back here, I guess. This is where we went into the the FEV lab. I mean, he's not wrong about the lights. Lights are left on everywhere. Everywhere I go, the lights are on. Hey, a wooden desk. Alright, I guess we're done down here. Yeah, alright. Out into the Institute proper.
The Institute's a
Oh,
big
you again.
place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Somebody's a little needy. Hey.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Hello, ma'am. Welcome
You
to the
really need
commissary.
all these
What can I
coursers
get for
roaming
you?
the halls?
Let's see what you have.
What are you selling? Institute food packets and bottled water. Okay, whatever.
Excuse me, I've
hello.
got reports to deliver.
Standing on your chair, I see. Wonder how these folks react. Well, obviously we don't have our companion with us, but I wonder how these people would react if you got what's his face, Nick Valentine down here.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Thanks, I didn't help raise him at all.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Careful, lady, I might shoot you.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hey there.
Hey.
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
Huh? Huh?
Hey there.
Huh? Yeah?
Well,
Apparently nobody wants to
that
talk
was
to me.
productive.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Somebody's a show-off.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I didn't say it was easy, but I've been practicing at it since I was a little girl. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
I'm just gonna take all these guns you have sitting around. Not the pistols though. I have plenty of those. From all the synths I killed. Hey, bro.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Doc?
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures. And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
You sound like my 5th grade math teacher. I hated that woman.
I doubt her rules were a matter of life and death. Fail to follow protocols in one of our labs, you could end up with a serious injury. Or worse. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
How big is this handbook?
Just a few thousand pages, but I like to think it's a brisk read. I certainly find it so. Take care then.
Can I use that computer? Spring research, updated diagnostic, redacted, rejection of human cybernetics. Build on existing institute research. Cold fusion. Divert time materials from current phase 3 research to exploring the possibility of sustaining nuclear reactions through electrochemical process. At or near room temperatures, pre-war work on subject yielded no concrete results. Advanced technology could potentially make it possible. Materializing specifically to explore recalibrating object size and density. Imagine if it were possible to use the relay to shrink someone down to the small size of an insect. Plasma weaponry. Pre-war plasma weapons exist, albeit in somewhat primitive state. Samples have been collected. Ah! Didn't know he was going to be standing there.
We're only scratching the surface
Out of my way.
of the latest synths.
Get out of my way. Oop, they don't want me to use that terminal.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours.
Hey, don't touch that.
I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
That other
Yes,
lady's
things are-
lurking in the background.
It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Alright, Lee. Whatever. Everyone, stop looking at me so I can use this. You. Lady, turn around. Go away. Shoo shoo.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice.
Sleep is such a
Just
waste
a
of
second
time.
or two,
I'd rather be
forgetting
designed
that
with
he's
different
not a
purposes
real
and
boy.
purpose.
Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Safety first. Remember that.
Personal notes. What's this? We didn't read this before. Nothing. Alright. Wanna go past the lasers. Let me pass the lasers. Are you guys done? No. There are gonna be problems. I don't think we get to go past the lasers right now.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Don't be mean. Seem mean.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here.
Ha!
But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Okay. This one I can open.
There we go.
Hard pass on that physical. I don't know you, Doc. I don't want you looking at my stuff. Find a lot of ammunition in this little excursion of ours, which I'm happy about. Of course, there's also stuff upstairs that we haven't looked at all yet.
The protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure
Need
that
a doctorate for
everyone
that?
lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Okay. Apparently not enough to keep talking to me.
Dr. Oberly.
I hope all your needs are being seen too.
Ben Carson.
No, if you're not.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Really? I get to go in?
Excuse me.
Scanning. Subject identified.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
Dr.
together.
Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
Maybe I should take some courses
Carry
with
on,
me.
ma'am.
You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Yeah, you tell him, Justin. Lots of folders lying around. Thank you for all the ammunition. And these relay grenades, which I don't know what they are. Aside from the word grenade, which is all I really need to hear. Nice, Ryan. Last cited in Good Neighbor. Units at large, investigation underway. Signed Courser X236. A recent scientist sightings. Unit believed to be in railroad custody. Mim White likely performed in by now. Boston Airport. We haven't been to the airport. I want to go to the airport. List of informants. Cricket. Tommy Longan. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I want to see the rest of the... Trash Can Carla? No, not Trash Can Carla. Kowski. Henry Cook. All right. I trusted Trash Can Carla. I feel so betrayed.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
It's a weird way to open.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, The other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they
Yeah,
see
it could
us
be,
as a
Joe. I
necessary
don't really
evil
remember.
or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you. Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and
Punch him in the
reclaim
face.
synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I shot it until it died.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we
Oh, he just got shoved aside by
Now,
somebody.
Unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Hey, you can fast travel to the Institute.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Doesn't seem that long for a major project.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Yeah, 77 apparently is no good anymore. Enjoy 78. I never went to robotics. Will Smith. Deckard.
At full capacity.
This is the one we started on. I think, maybe. Maintenance Terminal 6. This seems like it might be something useful. Click on the button. Place primary assembly on 2 burned out. Cleaning into supply inventory. Routine facility inspection. Oh, nope. I was wrong. It's not useful. Hello. Where am I going? Nowhere. Well, I thought that was going to be more exciting than it turned out to be. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Take it back. Well, actually, I might take it back again because this actually seems like it's just flavor. Evidence that they're expanding. That's all this is. Wait, am I going up higher? I think I went up. Did I go up even higher? No, I'm back at the same place. For a second there, I thought we were going up.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood. Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
Hey, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
If that's how you feel, why not leave?
Because we could do so much more. But no, everyone is obsessed with these damn synths. It's wasted potential. That's what it is. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Alright, guess I'm not going to find out what a code red is.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties. The best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
Excuse me, Doctor.
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating.
I certainly hope he's talking about his actual kids and not the robots.
New, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
How old are we talking about?
Well, the reactor and a lot of the related systems. You know, cooling, monitoring, power distribution. That's all pre-war tech. Most of the superstructure down here was built later, by the people who survived the war. I guess each generation's been tinkering with the place, adding labs, making upgrades, and so on. There's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
Alright, whatever. Let's go see the robot guys.
Excuse me.
If it were just a limb twitching, but her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements while speaking can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it means.
If you're about to launch into one of your passionate speeches
This
about
looks like Westworld.
artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard
Theoretical
enough of
limits
them.
are made to be broken.
I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the
Pay
work
attention to me.
you know where to find the telephone.
And just a moment, I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science.
Oh, look, they give him little undies.
You do well to remember that.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
If you ask me, the synth software could use a little debugging.
Doctor?
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease.
There's actually just a whole lot of tidy whities in the thing, and as soon as they come online, they grab a pair of them and slip them on before they come out of the bath.
Like I said, a momentous time.
All right, where'd that other guy go? There you are. Ah, robots.
Today is full of possibilities.
Doc?
Ah, it's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems.
This is the lesser-known fourth law of robotics.
Will you be staying with us then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide it. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to synths, please let me know.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
The synths aren't just Father's legacy.
Well, they're supposed to be able to, like, blend in with the crowd. You don't want them to, like, not be able to, you know, strip down to their skivvies.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Term android has been used interchangeably since for long as the Institute has existed, and although those older residents may actually prefer android, the term synth has always been more widely used. Today, third generation creates synthetic beams, designating synths, blah blah blah. Alright. Alright. I'm unconcerned about what that has to say. Oh, excuse me. Is it just me, or does this industrial setup here
So much research.
seems unnecessarily dangerous to me, you know? You're swinging these giant things around the room. I want to go in here. See if I can go in here where this thing comes along.
Welcome to the Institute. Please step right this way.
I'm trying to, but I need to wait for the door to open. Oh, no, I can't go in there. Modular crotches. Often wielded by science jerks.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
I wasn't trying to talk to you. Jeez. Oh, this looks like a...
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Sure.
Experiment 18A. Looks like a plasma rifle. 25% faster fire rate, 15% faster reload. Tactically incendiary atomic plasma pistol. Oh, yeah. Mark synth. Enemies have a harder time detecting you while you're sneaking and not moving. +1 agility. We're gonna probably have to buy that helmet. Increased action speed replaced. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy that. Probably buy that helmet. Because we don't have a... It's a better helmet all around, basically. Is the reason we're going to have to sell it. If I have to buy it. Thank you for the helmet. I'm going to sell you all of my folders that I've been picking up. Where are all the folders? Did they not care about the folders, so they're not on the list? Is that what's going on here? Nobody wants a folder. Here, take these 2 Institute pistols I stole from you. Yeah, that's fine. We got lots of money. Alright, so let's replace that helmet. What do you look like now? Woohoo, look at... Oh, she can't wear sunglasses with this? Apparently she can't wear sunglasses with this. That's annoying. Yeah. It's sunglasses or helmet. Okay. Well, it's okay, I guess.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity. I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Hey, those sunglasses give us a plus to charisma. Of course, now we can look at her awesome eyeshadow when she's talking. Alright, I think I need to stop here for today. You know what we actually do, real quick, before we stop for today? We could fast travel. So this is where the Institute is, apparently. Alright, we can fast travel down here and give What's-His-Face the thing he needs. So let's do that real quick. Let's give Virgil his stuff. Ooh, I didn't realize there was going to be a thing. Hey, McCready, nice of you to show up. Virgil, I'm home. Making dinner, huh?
Well,
what you cooking?
I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
Okay. Alright. It's like, are we gonna do something, or?
No. We wait.
For how long?
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? This is science.
Not a two-cap magic show. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well...
Yeah, just a second,
we'll
Daphne.
see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
No problem, bud. Alright, so let's get a quick save in here. And now we're gonna go